pen in front of you, or maybe your neighbor's pen, I want you to take it out, and if you feel comfortable, I want you to write the word now on your hand, either your left hand or your right hand. If you don't feel comfortable writing on your hand, just write it on a piece of paper. And today my topic is what I have learned in 28 years. And what I've learned in 28 years has come from obviously my personal experience, but also just through things and trials that I've been a part of and been through that have made me stronger and the person I am today. So the first tip that I want to share with you is that we are too familiar, just as mankind, with the word impossible. Don't we throw that word around? That is impossible to do. It's impossible to lose 30 pounds, 5 pounds. Stop eating chocolate? That's impossible. Stop going to Dunkin' Donuts? That is impossible. But we are too familiar with this word. So my first challenge is to you to know that the word impossible is just that, and I'm sure you guys have heard this saying, is that it is possible. But you have to have discipline. Not everything in life is easy. Not everything in life is just going to happen overnight. In fact, the best things that have been, the best overcomers have really just been disciplined and been consistent, and they have overcome their trials and been successful. So look at your hand and say to yourself, now is the time to believe that what I think is impossible is now possible. Our next tip, pardon me, is that these are not the days not to be prepared. With being impossible, I want to talk to you about opportunity. Did you know that opportunity is everywhere? When you step outside, you might go to the gas station and bump into the CEO of a company, and you might have your business card and strike a conversation. It might change your entire path in life. You might wake up tomorrow and speak to someone that you maybe never bumped into, and it could change the course of your life. So what I want to say on behalf of that opportunities are endless. They're everywhere. But are you ready? Are you ready for the opportunity that you've been waiting for to come and for it to take you to the next level? See, my personal opinion is that we want opportunities to come to us, but oftentimes we're not prepared to accept them. If someone came to you and said, what is it that you want? You want to be CEO? You want to own this car? I'm going to give it to you, but this is the price you have to pay. Would you be ready? So look at your hand and now say, now is the time to be ready. Because opportunity could just be outside the store. Now, tip number 3. I also believe that we have to stop taking shortcuts. As mankind, again, I believe that we want the most instant satisfaction, don't we? We want to go to drive-thru. We don't want to walk in. How dare we walk into the store? We want it our way. We want it fast. And when things don't happen as quickly as we want, what happens? As Giselle said, we get angry. We get frustrated. Why aren't you serving me quick enough? But the thing is that we have to be patient. And we have to know that in order to be successful, it takes time. And you have to know as well that if you personally want to be successful, you have to get the mentality that you have to stop thinking, I want to take the easy way out. I want to stop taking shortcuts, and you're going to do it the right way, because the right way will get you to the finish line. So look at your hand and now say that I will now stop taking shortcuts, stop taking the easy way out, and I will give 110%. Tip number 4 is that oftentimes we are defeated by temporary defeat. And what I mean by that is that sometimes one little circumstance can happen in your life. Something that maybe is irrelevant to someone else, but you make such a big deal out of it that it overwhelms your mind, your mindset. And you get so consumed in something that shouldn't have so much importance that you forget that what you're actually trying to do. You get defeated by temporary defeat. But it's just that, guys. It's temporary. I didn't say forever defeat. I didn't say everlasting defeat. I said temporary defeat. Things are going to happen in your life. But you have to get over it, and you have to know that you're there, you can learn from that experience. So look at your hand and say, not everyone's looking at your hand, so let's do it together. Look at your hand and say, I will not be defeated by temporary defeat. Our last tip is that intentions are great. Every one of us sitting in this room has one intention or another. Your intention to do better at work. Your intention to get good grades in school. Your intention is to be a better parent, a better daughter, a better friend, a better boyfriend, a better girlfriend, a better sister, or brother. But we can't always live in intentions, guys. Intentions are not going to always get you to your destination. It's about time you ask yourself, what are we actually doing? What are we actually producing? You can't live in intention forever. So lastly, look at your hand and say, I will now not live in intention, but I will ask myself, what am I actually doing? I hope these tips were helpful to you guys. And as I mentioned, these are things that I've learned in my 28 years. And they've really stuck with me because I've learned through every one of my challenges. And the word now to me, and I've written on my hand, is very important because I believe that there's no better time than right now. I'm 28 years old. Every day I get a little bit wiser. So time is so valuable. So just believe in the word now. And when you're driving home, if you don't take this off, just take a moment and really reflect on it. Now is the time. There is no better time than now.